Want to speak real Polish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at polishpod101.com.
Chrząszcz, beetle. So the first word is, and I promise you this is the most difficult word you will ever learn in Polish, as for the pronunciation, is chrząszcz. I will just say it again. Chrząszcz, which means beetle. Yeah, so we use it a lot for tongue twisters. Like, for example, a very famous one is chrząszcz brzmi w Szczecinie, w Szczebrzeszynie, which means beetle sounds in the reeds in a town called Szczebrzeszyn, which makes it even more difficult to say. Chrząszcz brzmi w Szczecinie, w Szczebrzeszynie. Ah, yeah, that was correct. Córka, daughter. Córka. Córka means daughter, and if you want to say like your little daughter, you can say córeczka, which is a bit sweeter way of calling your daughter. If your daughter is studying Polish, you can say moja córka uczy się polskiego, which means my daughter is learning Polish. Cześć, hello, cześć, which basically means hello. And for example, if you meet your friend, you can say cześć, jak się masz? Hi, hello. Hi, how are you? Cześć, jak się masz? Just be prepared to hear the very, very long answer for the part how are you. Ile to kosztuje? How much is this? Ile to kosztuje? How much is this? So you go to a shop and you see an item and there is no price tag, which still can be pretty common. And you want to ask, how much is this? You just say, ile to kosztuje? And a good answer for that would be, for example, 35 złotych i 20 groszy, which means 35 zloci and 20 groszy. Kochać, to love. Kochać. That one is very good for Valentine's Day. So kochać means to love. And for example, you know, you love your sweetheart, but sometimes you don't really understand this person. So you can say like, kocham cię, ale czasem cię nie rozumiem. Which means I love you, but sometimes I don't understand you. Kolega, friend. Kolega. Kolega means a friend. Now there's a very funny thing in Polish because we have another word. It's przyjaciel. We translate przyjaciel as a friend as well. But przyjaciel is a better friend. Kolega, it can be used as colleague in English, so it doesn't have to be very close friend. And it's always about guys. For a girl, you would say koleżanka. So kolega for guys and koleżanka for girls. If you want to introduce somebody and say still that this person is your very, very good friend, you can say, to jest mój najlepszy kolega. This is my best friend. And if this friend happens to be a girl, you can say, to jest moja najlepsza koleżanka. Niespodzianka. Surprise. Niespodzianka. Niespodzianka means a surprise, and this noun is actually very, very funny because it comes from two different words. So nie, which is basically a negation, means no, and spodzianka, it's from spodziewać się, which means to expect something. So it's like not expecting something or something that is not expected, which basically gives you a surprise. For example, imagine that you are in this long-distance relationship with your girlfriend, and then she doesn't say anything and she just comes to you with no notice, and you open the door and you're very surprised to see her there, and then you say, a to mi zrobiłaś niespodziankę. Oh, you sure surprised me. Polska, Poland. Polska. Polska means, well, Poland. So if you want to say that Poland is in Central Europe, you can say Polska leży w Europie Centralnej. Spać. Sleep. Okay, so the next word is spać, which means to sleep. And for example, when you meet your friend in the morning and you want to ask, like, did you sleep well? In Polish we would say, wyspałaś się? if that's a girl, or wyspałeś się, if that's a guy. I know that this wyspałaś się doesn't really sound like spać because we attach wy in front of it, but it actually is the same verb. Again, for a girl you can say wyspałaś się, did you sleep well? Or for a guy, wyspałeś się? Super, awesome, super, awesome. Let's say you found out that your best friends are dating and you are so happy and you say like, super, to kiedy ślub? Awesome. So when is the wedding? Szczęśliwy, happy. Okay, so the next word is szczęśliwy, which basically means happy. Well, let's go back to this Valentine's Day, and when you are with your sweetheart and you want to say how happy you are with him, you can say, jestem z tobą bardzo szczęśliwa, which means I'm very happy with you. And this is something that a girl would say. If you're a guy, you just have to change this last part. Szczęśliwa, szczęśliwy. Pływać, to swim. Pływać. Pływać means to swim. If you go to the seaside with your friends and you want to tell them, you know, I'm not so good at swimming, so please watch me. And before something happens, you just say, nie umiem dobrze pływać, which literally means I can't swim well. Zdrowy, healthy, zdrowy. Zdrowy means healthy. And there is this very common Polish saying that you can use. It's w zdrowym ciele, zdrowy duch, which means in a healthy body, a healthy mind. Oczywiście, of course. Oczywiście. Oczywiście means of course. Actually, a lot of my friends who are learning Polish, they say that this one is their favorite. And if somebody asks you for a favor and you want to say, but of course I will do it for you, no problem, of course, you can say, ależ oczywiście, but of course. Do zobaczenia później. See you later. Do zobaczenia później. And it means see you later. When you are going back home, you want to say bye to your friends, coworkers, classmates, or anybody else, you can say, no to do zobaczenia później. Well, see you later. Świetnie dzisiaj wyglądasz. You look great today. So the first one is, świetnie dzisiaj wyglądasz. You look great today. So that's a good one. You can say it to your friends. You can say it to somebody from your family. You wouldn't say it to a person you don't know, like, you know, random person on the street, which you do in some other countries. But everybody will feel better with this one. Świetnie dzisiaj wyglądasz. You look great today. Tęsknię za tobą. I miss you. Tęsknię za tobą. Tęsknię za tobą means I miss you. So this is something you would say to a person close to you, to somebody from your family. Well, somebody, you know, you don't have to address as a sir, a ma'am. You can write it to a person you love, for example, or to your mom, to your dad. Wykonałeś świetną robotę. You did a great job. Wykonałeś świetną robotę. You did a great job. This is a phrase, I guess, that you will hear at a company. Maybe your boss will tell you that, or your supervisor, or maybe your teacher even. But somebody you know who is above you and he will prize you for whatever you've done. Dostaniesz premię na koniec miesiąca. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. Dostaniesz premię na koniec miesiąca. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. Well, I guess bonuses in Poland right now are quite common. It wasn't like this 20 years ago. But right now in a lot of companies, you know, they want to make people like, they want to, you know, people to work better. They want people to try. So there is this system of bonuses in most of the companies in Poland right now. So you may actually hear this one if you work well. Dobrze gotujesz. You're an excellent cook. Dobrze gotujesz. Dobrze gotujesz means you are an excellent cook. And this is very important in Poland especially. We do love food and we do love, you know, our homemade food. So whenever you want to marry into Polish family, be sure to be a good cook. And we do cook a lot. We do cook a lot in Poland. We don't really go out, eating out. So phrase like, dobrze gotujesz, it's a compliment and a very, very good one. Odpocznij sobie. Dzisiaj ja posprzątam. Take a break. I will do the cleaning today. Odpocznij sobie. Dzisiaj ja posprzątam. Take a break. I will do the cleaning today. That's something I would love to hear. We do, there is this whole schedule to Polish week, and because a lot of people still go to church on Sunday and they don't work on Sunday, we usually do our cleaning on Saturday. It's like, I guess in a lot of other families, both the wife and the husband, they both, engage in the cleaning process, and they both try to, clean the house. And then on Sunday, they both usually rest and start work from Monday to Friday. Wygrałeś. And you win. Wygrałeś. And you win. We've got this very popular lottery in Poland. It's called Totolotek. And you can buy it almost everywhere. There's those small kiosks where they sell it. And I guess a lot of people try to, try their luck. And I guess, I would be super happy if I won 1 million zloty, which I never did. I guess the most I won was 200 zloty, which is still $50, $60 maybe. Pretty good. Miałeś rację. You were right. Miałeś rację. You were right. It's difficult to say that somebody else was right. And I guess, girls in Poland would admit it, oh, you were right. But guys are so proud, and I don't think they will do that. I don't think guys say that a lot. Przyniosłem ci coś specjalnego. I brought you something special. Przyniosłem ci coś specjalnego. I brought you something special. And this something special can be a piece of cake, wonderful Polish sernik, cheesecake, or a flower or two. Budżet jest nieograniczony. The budget is unlimited. Okay, so the next one is budżet jest nieograniczony, which basically means the budget is unlimited. I don't think you will ever hear it in a Polish company, but if so, that's definitely something that will make you happy.
Want to speak real Polish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at polishpod101.com.
Jesteś przystojny. You are handsome. Jesteś przystojny. So, you are handsome or jesteś przystojny, you will use it to guys, not so much to girls. For girls, you can say ładna, piękna, or something close to that. And I believe every single guy in Poland would be very, very happy if you tell him that. Jesteś niesamowitym przyjacielem. You are an awesome friend. So, jesteś niesamowitym przyjacielem is something I would tell to my very, very good friend, because you use the word przyjaciel, and we have two words for friends in Polish. So, kolega or koleżanka we use when we refer to a friend that is not a very, very close friend, but when we say, when we talk about a very, very close friend, we will say przyjaciel, or sometimes przyjaciółka, which refers to a girl. So przyjaciel, przyjaciółka. Jesteś niesamowitym przyjacielem. You are an awesome friend. Twoje wnętrze jest jeszcze piękniejsze niż twój wygląd zewnętrzny. Your inside is even more beautiful than your outside. Which is a great compliment to say to a girl, or even a guy in Poland, but I believe a lot of my friends would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And yeah, why not? Why not to make people happy? So you can use that one. Twoje CV jest imponujące. Your resume is impressive. Yeah, you can say that about somebody's CV if you feel like it's really good person. It's like they have this impressive resume and they're so good. But also, you can use, instead of CV, you can use the Polish word życiorys. Życiorys. Which basically is the history of your life, which is CV as well. We use both. We use CV, we use życiorys. You can use one or the other. Both are okay. And what if somebody does a good job or great job? Well, in that case, you can say dobra robota. Dobra robota. You can use it to your friend, or you can use it at work to your coworker. Well, I guess you wouldn't say it to your boss, but everybody else is okay, or maybe not to your teacher. But everywhere else, it's a good way to praise somebody. Ta kurtka wygląda na tobie ładnie. This jacket looks nice on you. And who wouldn't like to hear that? I guess it's a very nice thing to say, especially among the girls. So if you have a girlfriend, you can tell her that, this jacket looks nice on you, or you can say, oh, this skirt looks nice on you. Ta kurtka, ta spódnica, te korale, which is like this necklace, or for example, ta czapka, which is like this hat. Wygląda na tobie ładnie. Looks nice on you. Wygląda na tobie ładnie. Looks nice on you. Twój uśmiech jest piękny. Your smile is beautiful. Which, I guess a guy can say it to a girl. Definitely. Probably more often than a girl would say that to a guy. And that's a very big compliment. I would feel like, oh my gosh, your smile is so beautiful. Oh. And I would be probably super red. Wyglądasz przepięknie. You look gorgeous. This is something probably a boyfriend would say to his girlfriend. And sometimes I would say it to my girlfriends as well, just to make them feel better. And when they look really, really gorgeous, I would say, oh, wyglądasz przepięknie. You look gorgeous. Jesteś niezastąpiony. You are irreplaceable. Jesteś niezastąpiony. Something you will say to a guy, and to a girl you would just change it a little bit and you will say jesteś niezastąpiona. Something you can use to your coworker, to your friend. Even if you are a boss, you can use it to all your workers. Something that will make everybody feel better about themselves. So you can just simply say jesteś niezastąpiony. Or jesteś niezastąpiona. Woohoo! You know what? Zaskoczyłeś mnie pozytywnie. You surprised me positively. Which is a good way to compliment on somebody's job. Well done. Or that somebody acted in a very, very good way or a very wise way. And you can say it to your friends, you can say it to your coworkers. Basically, almost everybody, unless this person is very, very much above you in a hierarchy, maybe that's not a good idea, but everybody else is okay, fine, and people will be super happy to hear that. Dziękuję, ale nie jestem Polakiem. Thank you, but I'm not Polish. Dziękuję, ale nie jestem Polakiem. Thank you, but I'm not Polish. So I guess after long years of studying Polish, somebody can mistake you for an actual Polish person, and then you can say, oh, no, thank you, I'm flattered, but I'm not Polish. Dziękuję, ale nie jestem Polakiem. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. It took me only a year to become fluent. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. It took me only a year to become fluent. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. And if you're a girl, you want to change this nauczyłem się into nauczyłam się. Nauczyłam się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. Będę mówił po polsku jak Polak w 3 lata. I will speak Polish like a Polish person in 3 years. Będę mówił po polsku jak Polak w 3 lata. I will speak Polish like a Polish person in 3 years. That can be a goal for you to achieve and kind of something you can do. So, please try. Good luck. Powodzenia. Uczyłem się polskiego przez 10 lat. I've been learning Polish for 10 years. Another thing that will leave people impressed is saying that you've been learning Polish for a very, very long time. And you can say, uczyłem się polskiego przez 10 lat. I've been learning Polish for 10 years. And remember, if you are a girl, You wanna change uczyłem się into uczyłam się. Mogę oglądać polskie filmy bez napisów. I can watch Polish movies without subtitles. Mogę oglądać polskie filmy bez napisów. I can watch Polish movie without subtitles. This is something that will really impress people, and I guess you can achieve it by watching a lot of movies and then studying Polish with polishpod101.com. These two methods combined will lead you to success. Potrafię zapamiętać około 50 nowych polskich słów dziennie. I can memorize around 50 new Polish words a day. Potrafię zapamiętać około 50 nowych polskich słów dziennie. I can memorize around 50 new Polish words a day. That's a kind of achievement, yet, think about it, it's not very difficult to do. So if you try to study with like flashcards from polishpod101.com, you can actually may be able to do it in a very, very short time, go to up to like 50 words, because words are very similar and there are the parts that you already know, and that kind of helps you memorize. So be sure to think about it whenever you're learning a new word. Polski jest fajny i prosty w nauce. Polish is fun and easy to learn. I guess a lot of native speakers think that Polish is very difficult, and it is, so you can amaze them by saying Polski jest fajny i prosty w nauce. Polski jest fajny i prosty w nauce. Polish is fun and easy to learn. Well, I would be amazed if somebody told me that, so please try it out on your Polish friends. Mówię nie tylko po polsku, ale jeszcze w kilku innych językach. Apart from knowing Polish, I can speak a few other languages as well. Another thing that many people find amazing is if you can speak not only Polish but other languages as well. So in that case you can say mówię nie tylko po polsku, ale jeszcze w kilku innych językach. Apart from knowing Polish, I can speak few other languages as well. That's definitely something to amaze your friends. Uczę się polskiego samodzielnie. I'm learning Polish all by myself. Uczę się polskiego samodzielnie. Uczę się polskiego samodzielnie. Which means I'm learning Polish by myself. I'm learning Polish by myself. Polish is a very difficult language to learn, so learning it by yourself is actually very difficult. It requires some time, it requires effort, yet if you can do it, that's really amazing. Go for it. Nie mam najmniejszych problemów z polską ortografią. I have no problems with Polish orthography. So what is the most difficult part in studying Polish? Well, somebody would say it's an aspect, but I guess there is another part that's very difficult, and it's orthography. And actually, orthography is difficult not only to foreigners, it's very difficult to Polish people as well. And we got a lot of people, not even our president can spell some words, so please watch news for that one. So, if you want to impress somebody, you can say, nie mam najmniejszych problemów z polską ortografią. Which means, I have no problems with Polish orthography. That's actually cool. I do have problems with Polish orthography, so I would be impressed.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.